Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Zenaton, and welcome to today's video for Legends of Runeterra. Today we got a deck that is a deck that I really like. It's kind of been a pet favorite deck of mine for as long as Bandle City has been in the game. We're going to be looking at Feel the Rush, but with Bandle City instead of Shadow Isles. Now you might say, like, the streamer, that seems weird. It's not too crazy. You know, the traditional Feel the Rush deck is mostly a Freljord Shadow Isles control, but we've seen other versions that have done really well. For example, Freljord Ionia, Feel the Mina, basically. This is going to be a Freljord Bandle City version with Shellfolk attached. Now, granted, this might be a little too much late game, but I like it, and I think it is actually decent because I think Shellfolk, even after the nerf, is still fairly well placed in the meta at the moment. Anyway, though, enough rambling. Let's look at the deck. Okay, welcome to the deck. Now, like I said, we are pretty much a Feel the Rush deck. However, we're not, unlike certain Feel the Rush decks, very reliant on Feel the Rush and even our champions. For this reason, we only actually play 2 Feel the Rushes. Our champion selection 2 is 3 Trundles because the Trundle buff really makes Trundle fairly well at dominating the mid game. 2 Brahms, 1 Tryndamere. Not running all 3 Tryndameres because, unlike the Shadow Isles version decks, we don't have a way to take advantage of Tryndamere and his very big stats. He's still a pretty good hit off of Feel the Rush, though, but he's still kind of bad because we're not playing something like Atrocity. So we play 1 of him and 2 Brahms instead. Any other champions you could consider aren't really that great. Before the nerfs, you could definitely consider Poppy here, but after the nerfs to Poppy, they're not that great anymore. And like I said earlier, we don't even really need Feel the Rush in this deck. We are a Shellfolk deck as well. So if we're against a deck that can counter Feel the Rush, a deny deck, so Ionia decks in general, Viego, Ionia with Kindred, Ari, Kennen, Lee Sin, etc., we have a Feel the Rush package ready to go, and it's pretty good against those type of decks in general. But yeah, so why are we playing this deck over, say, Shadow Isles? What do we get over Shadow Isles, and what do we lose from Shadow Isles? First off, what we're losing from Shadow Isles? Atrocity. Atrocity is pretty big to lose, and really good AoE. We still have some AoE from Freljord, Blighted Ravine, Avalanche is pretty sweet, but losing things like Withering Wail, Ruination, the box, etc., and even if you're not playing them, the possibility to play them is pretty big. And like I said, losing Atrocity is pretty big too because it is a big game winner. Losing Vengeance isn't that bad. After the buff, though, it's a little worse because Vengeance is kind of really great at 6 mana. We do have our own Minimorph, and Minimorph is one of the reasons we like to play Bandle City over Shadow Isles. At the moment, though, Minimorph's kind of worse than Vengeance in the current meta. Lee Sin, Scion, Anivia, those kind of champs you want to Minimorph rather than try to Vengeance are not that popular. So you kind of would rather have Vengeance, but it's still a pretty good card, pretty good against Ari, Kennen to Minimorph and Ari. Another reason why we play this deck over, or play Bandle City over Shadow Isles, like I said, Shellfolk. Shellfolk's just a great alternate win con. A lot of the time will just be the main win con because it brings so much value. And we lose out on Vile Feast, but we get Pokey Stick in return. Pretty much a fair trade. Sure, you lose out on the 1/1 and the Drain 1, but we're getting to draw, and cycling through the deck, drawing 1 is pretty powerful. So yeah, those are mostly our reasons for going into Bandle City. There are other reasons, though, and other cards, but we'll talk more about them when we talk about each card individually, which we'll do now, in fact. Some of these cards I don't think I'll have to talk too much about, the card choices and why we're playing a certain number of them. For example, 3 Otterpusses. We're a Shellfolk deck. In pretty much every Shellfolk deck, you play 3 Otterpusses. Sometimes you can go down to 2 if you really want another copy of a card or just some card in general, and you're struggling to find cards to cut in your deck. You could always just cut an Otterpuss for something else. I personally just like all 3 Otterpusses. It's just really good. This card is so great. Giving you the prank is nice. Of course, like most Shellfolk decks, you don't really want to prank until you get a Shellfolk on the field. And then getting the 1/1 that gives you a tune, so it's like a free, quote-unquote, free 1/1 is very powerful. 3 Sisters. Now, this one is weird, and I feel like I should talk about a bit more. Normally, for me personally, I'd rather just play 3 Flash Freezes over 3 Sisters, and then if I want another Flash Freeze, that's when I'll play a single copy of 3 Sisters. For this deck, though, I like 3 Sisters, all 3 copies of 3 Sisters over the 3 copies of Flash Freeze, because we actually have units we like to protect, basically Shellfolk. So I'd say the majority of the time we're still going to get Flash Freeze, but maybe around like 30% of the time we're probably going to choose Fury of the North to try and protect our units. Our Yordle Captains, our Broms, our Shellfolks, and then of course having Entomb is just a little icing on the top. Just the ability to access Entomb is just a little nice thing. Next up, though, 3 Trinket Trades. This card, again, I don't think I need to talk too much about it. We're a Shellfolk deck. You always play 3 Trinket Trades in this deck. Pretty good at all points in the game. Can definitely be used for desperation if you just need to find a really good spell. Or if you just need a blocker, you can get the Otter Push. So, great spell. Same thing with Conchologist. Definitely want to play 3 of them. Freljord gives you some pretty solid spells too. For example, Troll Chant, Flash Freeze, 3 Sisters, Elixir of Iron. There's a lot of good, cheap spells in Freljord. And of course, you get the Bandle City spells too. 3 Pokesticks. You could cut 1 Pokestick, but 3 Pokesticks is good. We're very reliant on both Shellfolk or Feel the Rush, so we do like cycling here, so I would always play 3. Especially in this meta with Ari Kennen, having pings is one of the ways you beat Ari Kennen, so we play all 3 copies. 3 Tavern Keepers here. This might be a little too many, but it's our only 3-drop, which we kind of need. It survives our AoE, which is just a +2, surviving Avalanche and Blighted Ravine. So we play all 3 of them. Since we're not playing things like Withering Wail 2, we kind of need this guy for extra healing against, say, burn decks or something. Which, while burn decks aren't that popular, they're still around, and you should still keep them in the back of your mind when you're creating decks. Avalanche. Now, this one might be a little weird. You might say, like, streamer, if we don't have Shadow Isles for extra removal, why are we playing only 2 Avalanches? And I'll be honest with you, it's mostly just greed here. I think between 3 Blighted Ravines and 2 Avalanches, that and our early game units, we don't need more. It also kind of sucks that our early game units besides Tavern Keeper died Avalanche. But yeah, I only like 2 Avalanches at the moment. Depending on the meta, I might go up to 3. It's fine in the meta. Also, quick note, card you might be wondering is not in here that you sometimes see in Shellfolk decks, Loping Telescope. No need for Loping Telescope, really, in my opinion. We already have enough late game, so we don't need to try to high roll with a really game-winning epic. And again, like I was saying earlier, it just dies to Avalanche, so it's not that great. You might put it in if you just want a little extra early game, but Avalanche and Blighted Ravine should help you catch back up if you lose too much tempo in the early game. In theory, it should. 2 Broms. I just like Brom. Great Feel the Rush target here. Solid champion spell. Only playing 2, though, because I kind of feel like 3 is a little bit of a dead draw if you draw too many Broms. Sure, the champion spell is good, but the problem with using Take Heart on a Brom or even something else over and over is you're not really going wide on the board, and this meta is kind of a meta where you want to go wide even if you are a more controlling deck. 3 Yordle Captains, though. I just like this card in my Bandle City decks. The guy is great, good value, pretty good at blocking too. Just overall great guy. Pretty cute too with Brom. You play Yordle Captain, you play Brom, you then have a 1/7 challenger, and that's nuts. This little combo here, the Yordle Captain into Brom, actually kind of tempts me to play another Brom. I like a 1 of Tryndamere over the 3rd Brom, though. 1 Catalyst. This one's a little weird. This is actually why when I'm playing over the 3rd Avalanche. I'm mostly playing this because I want a little extra healing. We already have 9 healing from the Tavern Keepers and a little extra healing from Blighted Ravines, but I just wanted one more healing card, so I decided to put in a single Catalyst. And since we are a Feel the Rush deck and playing Tryndamere as well, even though he's only a 1-of, we can actually take advantage of the ramp, so it's pretty nice. I would definitely keep it in my opening hand in certain matchups too. Next up, 3 Trundles. I mean, like, this guy is just great. We're a Feel the Rush deck. Why would we not be playing 3 Trundles? 4/6 with regeneration's just so good at stonewalling our opponents, so we play all 3 of him. 3 Shellfolks. We're pretty much playing this as our... I don't even know if I want to say it's the main win con, but I kind of do feel like it's the main win con a lot of the time. You might say, like, isn't Feel the Rush the main win con? Kind of, but we do usually, I feel, win with Shellfolk value over Feel the Rush. And Shellfolk is really good at baiting out removals, so our opponents can't actually remove our champs that come out of Feel the Rush. So 3 Shellfolks, pretty nice. 2 Minimorphs. You could definitely go up to 3 Minimorphs, say cut a Catalyst for a 3rd Minimorph or something. I don't really think we're in a 3 Minimorph meta at the moment, but in the future, definitely play 3. But for now, I think 2. I could also even see going down to 1 Minimorph, but at the moment, I think 2 is perfect. 1 Tryndamere, I've kind of talked about this enough already, I feel. Just a pretty solid hit from Feel the Rush, lets you win the game quickly. Only 1, though, instead of all 3, because we don't play Atrocity to take advantage of the big stats. And 2 Feel the Rushes instead of 3, because we're not really ramping ramping hard unlike a Feel the Rush deck. And since we're not playing Atrocity, we don't really win as quick as a Atrocity Feel the Rush deck, so we can't just be like, oh, Feel the Rush and then Atrocity next turn. Our Feel the Rush turn is not going to set up a fast win. So I only play 2 of them. It's slow, and it's still a game-winning spell, though, when you play it. Could even go down to 1 and just go completely Shellfolk oriented, but I think 2 is a very solid amount of Feel the Rushes. So yeah, that's the deck. Lots of stuff to be worked on here. It's still kind of a deck in progress. For example, 3 Feel the Rushes might be correct. Removing Braum, adding more Tryndameres, or vice versa might be correct. Catalyst might be removed. Same with Yordle Captains. More Avalanches, less Avalanches. And maybe we want Flash Freezes. Maybe we want Troll Chants. There's a lot of options to be considered in this deck. But this is what I have now. I like what I've got so far. So let's go look at some games. Okay, Plunder. I think this is the first time I've actually run into a Plunder player since the nerfs, the balance patch. I actually kind of forgot how to play against Plunder. I think I'll keep everything here but the Tavern Keeper. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I haven't... Okay, that's a pretty good draw. I haven't run into this deck since the nerfs to Harpoon. So I assume they still play 3 Harpoons. Gonna try and save my Minimorphs for Sejuani here. I just gotta go through my checklist, my mental checklist about how to play against Plunder. This guy has never played Plunder. 0 MP on Sejuani. Only like Mastery 1 on Gangplank. Wow. I don't know. Maybe this guy is like a newer player. Wow, that's a pretty good hit. This guy could be like a newer player, and they're like, "Oh, I just got more." Hold on, I actually had to think about this turn. Scrap Heap's nice, but so is Flash Freeze. This is actually really tough. I'm gonna take Flash Freeze here. But yeah, I feel like this might be like a newer player, like no cosmetics, and like a newer player who just opened a vault or something, and is like, oh boy, I can't wait to try out this new deck now with the new vault or something. Monkey Idol's annoying, but whatever. So yeah, we'll just play Braum. This is good. This is actually really, really good. They have not plundered a single turn yet. This is turn, what, 4 here, and they still haven't plundered yet? We'll just play Braum here. If they open attack, we'll probably just take the 3 in all honesty. We have healing. We can take 3. Yeah, we'll just take this. I don't want to trade my Otter Plus for just this. So yeah, we'll just play Braum. Could have considered saving this and holding off until I had That's fine. An answer to, like, I don't know, parlay plus harpoon. I'm so used to harpoon counting 3 mana though, or costing 3 mana. I'm still just visually thinking about it. I'm just like, okay, be careful. 3 mana harpoon is a thing. So I'm gonna actually do this. Harpoon, if I remember correctly, is what, 5 damage? It's been so long since I've played against Plunder. This doesn't really play around Harpoon at all, but it plays around Harpoon plus maybe Make It Rain. Because I will use 3 Sisters in case they try to Harpoon my Braum. So like I'm probably just gonna, after this and after I get my 3/3 here, I might actually just Avalanche this. This is a very tempting Avalanche. But yeah, I'll probably just play Conchologist, maybe Avalanche into Conchologist, maybe just Avalanche and hold up 4 mana for 3 Sisters. If they go below 4, which I'd be very surprised if they somehow went below 4 mana this turn, I could play Trundle. Is my opponent mad? Why am I getting roped here? Hello? Did you DC opponent? But yeah, I don't know. This matchup, I think I got this matchup. My hand's really good. It could be even better if I draw like a Shellfolk soon. I probably wouldn't play Shellfolk on 6. In all honesty, I'd probably play it around turn 7. But yeah, it seems like my opponent either is just mad and slow playing me for some reason, or they maybe Alt F4'd out of rage. But either way, I'm in such a commanding position here. I think I got this. I don't really want to Avalanche here, though, because I feel like I'm in a good spot and, like, safe-ish. Okay, it looks like they're still here. I'll just do this. Another Trinket trade, sure. Seems good. But yeah, I feel really safe against... the only thing I'm really worried about is Sejuani. But yeah, Sejuani and Gangplank are so far from leveling. I should be fine. They haven't done any, like, Make It Rains or Warning Shots. This guy is passing with 5 mana. This feels like a Sejuani turn coming up then. This is whatever. Another Field of Rush. Kind of annoying to have drawn both of my Field of Rushes and no Shellfolks. So I'm probably going to set up Trundle this turn, depending on what they do here. Just attacking with everything? Alright, I like this. I'll just... I think I'll take... I don't know. I might trade everything away. Like, trade like this, this. Block here, and then just block like this? Opens up my board to Avalanche and Harpoon, but whatever. If they have Harpoon, they have Harpoon. It's 2 Harpoons I'm worried about. Just gonna pass here. There's no need to even play anything yet. Yeah, Harpoon. How close are you to leveling? 3 out of 10. This will be another 5? I'm gonna do it. I want to try and force them into another Harpoon. So yeah, this is also 5 mana, not 4 mana. So this forces out another Harpoon, and if they don't have another Harpoon, then I might just win the game. So just go ahead. See what you got. You need second Harpoon here. And they don't have second Harpoon. This is annoying, though. But they don't have second Harpoon. That's great for me. Setting up Field of Rush is going to be good. The bright side of drawing Field of Rush is they couldn't have drawn Field of Rush, I guess, is a great thing. I think I'll just attack in with everything here. I'll play this. Yeah, let's play this. I think it's safe to play our Trundle. So now we have 2 6 health regenerators. Braum will level up when he strikes this Grifter. And then turn 8's coming up. We can level up our Trundle. We're looking like we're in a great spot. Might want to try and remove some of my units, though. I could play around my own 3 Sisters here with this. Like that. But honestly, I'd rather, if they want to use a 3 Sisters, I'd rather they do it like this. And trade for Braum instead of my Trundle. That's good, that's good. Alright, nice. And Braum levels up. I think we got this. We're looking at a great spot. Even if they have another Harpoon, Braum leveled up, we have a Trundle on the field. We've got Flash Freeze in case they got Sejuani here. Sejuani doesn't even really kill anything because she's nowhere near leveled up. Kind of. They could Warning Shot now and then have another Warning Shot. Yeah, it looks like they're going to level up Sejuani and Gangplank. Or steal my cards. That's annoying. I'm not going to do anything here. I might Avalanche. If they play another unit, I will Avalanche. If they don't, and they just pass... Okay, yeah, we're going to Avalanche. Well... No, we'll Avalanche this. They can't do 2 with 2 mana. Well, they could with 2 parlays, but that's very unlikely. I also want to get rid of the Merchant. That's really, really nice. So yeah, we're good here. We get another Poro. Braum and Trundle will go back to full health. We're in a pretty fine spot. Also, their health is pretty low. So yeah, I just need to bank 3 mana this turn. All I got, that's it. Just play Ice Pillar, bank 3 mana somehow, play Feel the Rush, win game. Easy. Well, that's a little scary. That's actually really, really scary. Still gonna play Feel the Rush, though.
You're in my kingdom now.
So yeah, I win, right? Perhaps. I mean, that's annoying. I could freeze it to save it, and I kind of want to save the Ice Pillar, in all honesty. Yeah, I'll save it. That and it uses up some mana and gets some cards out of my hand to set up a Shellfolk turn if I need it. I don't think I'm going to need Shellfolk, but it's nice to just have the possibility. So we'll just start off with a Feel the Rush here. Oh, hey, and speaking of Shellfolk, nice to see you. All right, I would love to hit Tryndamere here, actually. Come on, Tryndamere. Got Trundle and Tryndamere. It's like a 50-50. Nice, I got Tryndamere. So, good luck. Yeah, good luck, opponent. I'll use Tryndamere to pull in the Dreadway. I am kind of scared of Sejuani here. But yeah, Tryndamere pulls in Dreadway. Could probably go for lethal here, but whatever. I might use the Ice Pillar to pull in Dreadway. Oh, that's a problem. That's a very big problem if they have Sejuani and another Warning Shot. I don't have my mini morph, so we might actually just be dead here. Yeah, this is actually terrible if they have a Sejuani and a second Warning Shot. Or a Lucky Make It Rain. Well, let's see it, opponent. Gonna steal some cards? Play my own mini morph against me? You still have 2 stolen cards, and we're dead. I'll attempt to trade here, but yeah, this isn't looking too good. I'll use this to trade for this, and then I think I'll do that. Yeah. In theory, it's lethal. They need a Lucky Make It Rain, or they need... Oh boy. Lucky Make It Rain or a Warning Shot. Let's see if you have it. If they don't, it's lethal. This Make It Rain would actually do a lot of damage. Alright. Sure. Mini morph on my own unit. Well, they can't cast... No, they could. They got a discount. Ugh. I hate it. At least Sejuani took some damage, I guess. Oh, that feels bad, though. 10 damage. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I could make a 10-10 Braum, but yeah, now they're going to have leveled up Sejuani, leveled up Gangplank combo. Okay, okay. Not bad.
Your king has returned. Neither the flames nor the depths can claim me.
So they've used 2 Harpoons, so my Shellfolk's probably safe. I'm actually going to just start by playing Pillar, mostly just to pass. I don't want to send my Shellfolk out there while they have the attack still up. with Gangplank. I don't want 2 damage on my Shellfolk. I might even just ping here.
Like a fish in water.
Oh, that's a problem. All right. There's no way they don't attack. I'd be very surprised if they don't attack. So yeah, I don't know what I'm looking for here, but I think I'm going to Shellfolk after this and either look for really good spells from these trinket trades or prank them for spells. So yeah, we'll just probably sack my my ice pillars here in all honesty. I could do this for some health. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just do this for health. Could have blocked with Tryndamere too, in all honesty. But I want to get rid of my ice pillars for the room on the board. So yeah, looking like it might be a game loss here, sadly. Unless Shellfolk saves me. There is an out. That 3 damage on Sejuani does help a lot. And if they don't have like a Make It Rain or a Warning Shot, which, hello, Zap, I might be able to kill him with Tryndamere. Perhaps. Butchers, whatever. We'll start with this. A Parlay. Or a Blighted Ravine. I kind of like the Blighted Ravine here. It's both healing and reach, and then we'll Trinket Trade. Alright, Harpoon is actually the card I was looking for. So this is 6 damage to face already. Well, they could heal themselves. Actually, no. That'll deal 2 anyway. Okay, this is a very interesting turn. I'm going to start with this. And basically call them out and say, I don't think you have a way to... Wow. That worked? I did not think that would work. Okay, well, GG.
They never stood a chance.
Okay, discard aggro. I actually haven't seen this deck in months, but I've been hearing that some people actually... Don't tell me you're going to just concede right away, opponent. I've been hearing some people think that discard aggro actually has a chance in this current meta. Very curious as to what my opponent's going to do here. Like, this guy has Mastery 3 on both of them. So, it looks like they have some experience with discard aggro, too. This is fine. We can heal anyway. This is a matchup where I kind of was wishing I was playing 3 Avalanches, so I could stop their crowd favorite. Go ahead. We'll just Pokey Stick eventually.
When you want a job done right.
Okay. My opponent's on a meme. We're gonna just do this now. Alright, come on. Yeah, I kind of really wish I had my Avalanche right now, because they're just gonna slam Draven, aren't they? Oh, good lord. Okay. I'm gonna have to play a turn for Blighted Ravine. Oh, thank you for not playing Draven. Are they playing around Avalanche? No way. Oh my god, they're playing around Avalanche. I love it. I'm just going to start with Blighted Ravine to basically get a free turn here. It's going to be hard for them. Oh, I have no idea what my opponent's playing. All right, here I was thinking I know what my opponent's... What are you? Is this a Tri-Beam deck? What are we going against? Progress Day? Am I against a streamer? Am I against a streamer whose, like, chat made them play a certain deck? I'm going to Pokey Stick this to try and make it die. This feels like... Because I know I do this too. This feels like a streamer where, you know, the chat's like, hey, streamer, play this very weird off-meta deck. Alright, so this is nice here. We've got Braum, Trundle, Yordle Captain. That helps too with some versatility. What is this? Okay. I'm just gonna play Braum. Oh, I should have considered playing Yordle Captain. I had... Ooh. Why did I play Trundle? Oh, man, I'm a big idiot. Whatever. We have Yordle Captain still.
I know where I'm going.
So yeah, this definitely feels like either my opponent's just memeing around, which is kind of crazy. I'm currently in Diamond.
Time for the main event.
That's fine. We'll just play our... We'll attack in here.
Have you met my shield?
I want to try and bait out a Whirling Death here. Sure. This isn't Whirling Death, but it's pretty much the next best thing. Kind of. This is actually kind of nice, too, because now they don't even get a, Spinning Axe. Oh, don't concede just yet, opponent. We're just getting into the fun stuff. I want to see more of your deck. Your deck is sweet.
Best, okay?
Oh, nice. I forgot. That's an interaction. That's cute.
It is easy. See?
Alright, 7 damage for Braum. Cool. Might just summon Yordle Captain here. Second Braum's pretty great. What is this deck? Yeah, we're just gonna summon Yordle Captain here.
Anyone want to join my party?
I'm so confused. I love this guy's deck. It's great. Why are we just randomly playing flashes? It's so crazy.
Coming right up.
Sure. I'll jump like this.
Is underway.
Whirling Death? No Whirling Death this time? Get excited? No, nothing. Okay. Great. Give me a... I'll take it. We'll just summon this right away.
Welcome to the team.
So, I've got a 6/6 Shellfolk. Good luck, opponent. I feel like this is where they concede, in all honesty. What? Okay, that's from Flash. Alright, that's not too crazy. We'll just start with Trinket Trade here. Ooh, Troll Gifts is actually pretty sweet. I'm still gonna just Auto Plus here.
Well, just do your best, okay?
Nice. Just a 3/3 for free. And then double Mystic Shot. Could take Heart. Yeah, I'll take Heart here. Well, so that's 4 damage. Take Heart. It'll be at 2 health. Yeah, we'll take Heart here. Good game. I think let's just prank them real quick. See what's the last card in their hand. Rummage is actually pretty sweet to steal. And I know they have that, so we'll just pull in this. I'll send in this. No, we can actually do this first. Get in another 3 damage this way. Nice. So we've won. There's no way we win here. Kind of feels like I'm a bully though, because my opponent's obviously playing what is a meme deck. But I've pretty much won here. But yeah, I feel like this is these past couple of games have been good examples as to why I like Three Sisters over Troll Chant. Sorry, not Troll Chant, Flash Freeze. Even though we haven't done it this game, just having the option to Fury of the North is really, really nice. Cool. You got it, opponent. Another Draven. Kind of annoying. I mean, I'm just winning. Okay. Sure.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead. Where's my money, bookie?
I guess I'll just play Trundle.
Let's talk it.
I'm really not seeing how I lose this game, in all honesty. Oh my god, Trundle gets a buff too. Wait, Ice Pillar is gonna get a buff. Oh, good lord. Opponent, can you kill something? Please?
Out with the old.
Alright, we'll just start with a prank. See what's in their hand. I guess I'll take a Spinning Axe. It's not the worst. And then I'll summon this over this?
In your boots. Hail to the king.
So, yeah. Like I said, though, well, we've won this game, but also it's good example though why we play certain cards. The Yordle captains are doing great. We can pull in Trundle. We can pull in Draven here. Pull in this guy. I'm even attacking in with these two. In all honesty, yeah, I'm even gonna attack in with these two. It's an extra 6 damage. Sure thing, opponent. Braum levels up if it even matters. We're just completely dominating this meme. Also, another good example of this deck, not really needing and being a true Feel the Rush deck. We're just doing whatever. Kind of wish they would just do something. I'm just gonna pass. I don't know. But yeah, I kind of just wish they would remove my units. I've got so many cards in hand. I know I'm going to burn a card if they pass here, but I don't really... Okay. That's something I should probably deal with. Man. Oh. Okay. I'll do this. Sure. And that. Like, I know you can level up Jinx here at burst speed. So, I don't know. Welcome to the problem. Not even a problem. Welcome to Shellfolk decks, where sometimes you're just winning so hard, but your opponent just doesn't want to give up. So it's like, well, I've got all this value, but I need to actually win the game. And I am winning. I'm just going to burn a lot of cards and have to play a little suboptimally because my hand's so full. Like, I guess I'll take Heart here just to get cards out of my hand. Okay. Sure, opponent. Hi, Tryndamere. I'm actually going to play you. Over this? Sure. Okay. You get a Mega Death Rocket. Super Mega Death Rocket, sorry. But this game's over. Yeah. 3 Sisters, Spinning Axe. I believe, yeah, I even have a Blighted Ravine too. Goodbye, Poro. So we'll just pull that in. Not like it really matters. Probably should have pulled in something with Braum, but this game's so over. Yep. GG.
Not even a challenge.
Okay, welcome back to the deck. So, fun games. That last game though against that discard aggro player. I don't even know if I can call that discard aggro. That was mostly just a meme deck. But yeah, we went against what, Plunder and then like a memey discard deck. But both of those games I feel were very good at just demonstrating what this deck likes to do. Game 1, we actually casted Feel the Rush and got to see exactly what we like to do. Very surprising game 1 about how my opponent couldn't stop my Tryndamere when they had leveled up Sejuani, but whatever, sometimes they don't have it. And then game number 2, we just rolled over our opponent because, well, we're playing a somewhat real deck and they were playing what was obviously a meme deck. But yeah, very, very fun games. Not really much to talk about in this deck for the post games. Just a fun deck overall. I do, if you ask my honest opinion, I do think that Shadow Isles at the moment is the better Feel the Rush deck, like a Freljord Shadow Isles deck. But I just personally love Bandle City. Specifically, I love Shellfolk. And I just like being able to play lots of greed piles, and Shellfolk Feel the Rush is a very greedy greed pile. And I like making Lee Sin players cry with Mini War, so always a fun time. Definitely check it out if you're looking for some fun, slightly off meta decks that are still decent in the meta. It's definitely decent, I'd say, in the current meta. Thanks to Avalanche, Blighted Ravine, and Pokestick, it definitely has a chance against certain top tier decks. Ari Cannon. And yeah, just very fun. Braum and Trundle, both being 6 health regenerators, are very, very tough to deal with for certain decks. Some decks just can't actually remove them at all, and will win the game just by their own value. So yeah. If you have any like ideas though about this deck, I'd love to hear them. Like, you know, cards you think should be cut from the deck. Maybe you think Tryndamere not a good fit in the deck. Maybe you think I need all the avalanches, etc., etc. I'd love to hear your ideas down below in the comments section. Also, if you just enjoyed the video in general, I'd love it if you could leave a like or a comment down below. And if you guys want to keep up with the Legends of Runeterra content, you can always go and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to watch me play some Legends of Runeterra, you can go and check me out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zenaton, where I stream pretty much every single day. Anyway, though, with that all said and done, thank you all once more for watching this video. And until I see you guys in the next one, bye!